Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday the 18th of August. It's about 7:30 in the morning Turkish time, so about 5:30 in Ireland or the UK. I have surgery today. I'm excited. I haven't felt nervous this whole time. I just don't do the nerves. I need a drink. Obviously I'm fasting. I had my last meal before 12 last night, and I was out of water up until 2, so like 2 minutes to 2 I was like down it to get as much energy as, but I woke up and I'm thirsty. Yes, and to make it worse, I am a smoker. I don't know if people know this about me. I do smoke. So I've had 2 fags this morning and I really want to drink after, but obviously I can't. So I'm getting picked up at 8 o'clock. We're going to go to the hospital and start my pre-op tests. So we'll see you there. Here I am, guys, the morning of surgery. I just want to give you a quick look around my hotel. I was going to say hotel room, it's my hospital room. Look how nice these bathrooms are. I'm hoping I have time before the surgery to grab my bag, because I want to use that. You can peek out then. We come around. We have the actual hospital bedroom. So Taylor gets to sleep in this chaise lounger. You come around a little area just to sit and relax. I think you can actually, yes you can. You can see the sea from here. Can you see that? Down on Ladies Beach. Lovely. And come the whole way back around. This really makes me laugh because these are all like knockoff Versace. Versace? How you say it? But yeah, how fancy are these? You can unpack. It's safe in here as well, yes. Some extra blankies. It's nice. I'm in room 409. I just want to pop on really quickly. It's now 8:45 in the morning. I've just met with Gwen and Leanne. They've come around and I had to sign a form, just a very simple form. It was a little disclaimer just saying, you know, obviously the results can't be guaranteed from the surgery, stuff like that. It was very, very simple, but I got to read through it and sign it. I was told all the different tests I'll be going for and how the day's going to go through. I'm not sure of surgery time yet, you know. I know it will depend on everyone's results, obviously, who goes at what time slot. So after the test we should know. In the next 15 minutes we'll be starting the test. Not sure what we're starting with. Hopefully something easy. So I'm going to bring you along for all the tests and I'll see you shortly. Hi guys. I just had my first visit from the nurse. I had bloods taken. I honestly think she's gone thinking that there's something wrong with me. I laughed the whole way through it. Do you know what, nerves? Like, it wasn't until I actually seen the needle and the blood coming out of me that I was like, oh my god, this is real, you know. I haven't been nervous, and then I started nervous laughing the whole way through, and she was just like, okay. Yeah, so the first of many. Not sore at all, went in fine, no problem. She couldn't get into my left arm, so it's in my right arm. Just feeling more nervous now, and it's getting a bit real. I've just had another member of the Get Some team here, lads. They come around like who's form to fill out there. If there's anyone I want text once I go in for surgery, once I'm out of surgery, when I'm in, say the ICU, like recovery, so that they're kept updated. So I put Dylan down, obviously, he's back in Ireland. So he'll just get little messages on WhatsApp throughout the day to let him know what time I've gone in, when I've come out, when I'm in recovery, so he knows like when he's not here that everything is okay, which I think is a really nice personal touch as well. That's what I want to tell you about. Hi guys, the nurse has just left. As you can see, my companion Taylor is very, very helpful. She's been very nice. But I've just had my ECG. I've never had one of these before. It's like for all the world, right? It looks like jump leads that go on your wrists and your ankles, and then there's like these little little clown noses that suction onto you. I was going to pram, she was like, can you remove your bra? And my breasts were just everywhere. Like, oops. But no one would have worn one, so that might be helpful. Don't wear one coming. You know, you have one of these. No pain, didn't feel anything. It was just like, I don't know if it was a heart test or what it was. I could see it, like, I could see the results coming in front of me of my heartbeat, so everything seems fine so far. I've signed some more forms, just signature. Of course, should I sit down and read them? I just very quickly scanned them. You know, I know the risk and reward of the surgery. I researched for 11 months before I came here, so I'm not going to spend the next 2 hours reading it. I know what I'm in for, you know. This little guy is still there. hopefully it won't be too much longer. And now, like, I'm surprised how quick everything is actually going. Like, it's not rushed in any way. It's 10:22. It hasn't been rushed in any shape or form, so I don't want people to think that's what I'm saying. But, like, you know, I'm happy I'm not sitting around here waiting. To be honest, I was falling asleep before they came the last time. Like, I feel that relaxed. Do you know? So, yeah, we'll see, and I'll keep you updated. Hopefully the next one I'll actually be able to get the camera on in time before everything starts, so you can see it with me. Well, lads, I'm suiting and booted. They put me on a drip because I've been fasting for so long. And obviously I haven't gone for surgery. Let me just pop you up here, we'll have a chat. Yes, let me check the time. So it's now 6:15. Tuesday. I've had all the tests in the world. I had 2 ECGs. They were absolutely grand, like nothing to them. Had a CT scan. I know some people get scared of them. I thought it was grand. Had a chest x-ray. I had a heart chest thing. I went and got weighed and seen the dietitian and that. I have a bloods done. I had the camera down your throat. The endoscopy, something like that it's called. Lads, I'm not a fucking nurse, I don't know. But that was grand. You go down, your throat's fly on your side and open your mouth and you spray the stuff in your mouth. It doesn't taste great, but wouldn't make you get sick, like. And then you just put something else in your mouth. That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I know, I was waking up screaming I was stoned. So I was obviously high. You're only out for a couple of minutes apparently, I don't know. So I'm ready now to go down for surgery. Obviously there's 3 other girls getting on the same day as me. I've been out for 3 fags. I got caught the last time they were like, this is not good with surgery, but you know, I had them. I'm starting to go forced now because I haven't, since 18 hours? 12 and 6, 18 hours since I ate, and 16 hours since I've had a drink. So I do have the dry mouth spray. I know someone recommended this on the page, so I got that. As I said, they've now put me on drip just because how long. It all kind of depends. I had some complications with my, not complications I suppose, complications with my tests. Absolutely no fault of the hospitals or anything like that. Just personal reasons. I'm not going to be going into them. So I'm still having my surgery. And I know I'll be gone for about 5 hours once I go down. I have 45 minutes in surgery and 4 hours in the ICU. So I'm hoping Taylor will very kindly record me as soon as I come back up. Will you, Taylor? Yeah, so you'll see my genuine reaction to waking up, see if I'm sore or what. Hopefully I don't sound as croaky as this, but I'll see you in a while. And that's where my footage from Turkey ends. I'm 1 week post-op and I am home, quarantining. I came home on Saturday. Today is Tuesday, so it's the 25th week since I've had surgery. And I feel really good. Really, really good. I want to go back to where we left off. Okay, and go on from there. So, as I said, Taylor was going to record me when I came out. She did try. And I freaked out. I was in so much pain. But let's rewind a little bit and go to about 45 minutes after I recorded the last, maybe half an hour, something like that. They came and got me for surgery. So I got nervous, very nervous. I was nervous about my, they came into my room with this big steel bed. A man and a woman, nurse, 2 nurses, I don't know. Gave me like a black gown, you know, in the surgical gowns that have the back over to begin to naked. Obviously, you need to be naked for surgery. So I went in, I put it on, and I came out, there was steps onto the bed, and I was like trying to walk around the male so you couldn't see my arse. You know, my bum, because I didn't want looking at it. I got up onto the bed, said goodbye to Taylor, and I got brought down. Put into a lift, brought down. There was like mirrors on the ceiling. I remember looking at them thinking, what am I doing? Is this the right thing? So got down, I was brought in surgery and we were awake. And they tell you to get off that bed and onto the other bed, like they're right next to each other, so you just scoot yourself over really. And they told me to pull down the gown. So it's like covering just say my chest and a bit of my stomach. And I was like, oh my god, there was like 5 men in there, obviously doctors. There was this big massive light. Huge, like I mean huge. And then they started strapping down my arms out like this, one on each side. I remember he strapped first and I was like, right, maybe he's put in an injection or something, so he doesn't want me to move. And then he came around the other side and I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I need to strap you down. I was like, okay. And he turned to me and said goodbye. And that was the last thing I remember. I know I woke up in ICU because like I have this little blurred vision of it, but I really can't remember. That's about as far as that go. Got back to my room and I had a complete meltdown. I was in so much pain, agony. Like, I'm not scaring anyone off, I just want to be real. I was in agony. Okay, Taylor said I was screaming, that I was just shouting, ow, ow, ow. I was hallucinating. I don't know, maybe I was high still from all the gas in the ear and stuff. But I was hallucinating. I thought my cat was there. I was screaming at Dylan. Dylan wasn't there, obviously. And what was the other thing I was hallucinating about? Oh, about some wedding. So I know that night I had 2 nurses with me who made me stand up, because you have to be able to stand up afterwards. They tell you to look directly at them. Don't look at the floor or anything because you'll vomit. I must look to the floor because I vomited blood. They said it was very normal, not to worry. I didn't worry. Oh, I had one of those pee bags coming out of me, and I had a drain. The drain was on me for the whole time. Now I know different hospitals have different procedures. In the Costy, I hope I'm saying it right, everyone gets a drain, which like it's not uncomfortable. Anything's uncomfortable coming out, but it's not uncomfortable anything when you actually have it on you. You get a little bag and you just carry around with you. It's grand. So the next morning then I wake up, and Sergeant Major, as they call her, there was a lovely woman that worked there from the Get Swim team. I can't remember her real name, I just remember calling her Sergeant Major, and she's in and she's like, get up, walk, you know, and you're thinking, fuck off, I've just had surgery, I don't want to, you know, feeling sorry for yourself. But she was absolutely right, you have to walk. You, like, absolutely 100%, she's only doing it to help you because you have pain. Gas pain is what it's called. I had it in my neck, shoulder and back. Agony. Agony. And the only way to get rid of it is to walk, move your shoulders. She says fake swim. They like you to go up and down to the terrace. There's a big terrace there. She was absolutely right. So at this stage I'd vomited blood. I'd been in agony. And when I got called in to meet the dietitian, we went 2 rooms down to room 407, I think. If you see this, I'm so sorry. In room 407 was another lady who had the surgery, and there was 4 of us in total in the room with the dietitian and 2 of the women. It's like 7 of us in total. And I said I have to go to the toilet. She was like, use my toilet. I was like, grand. And I went to walk in, and when I get in I thought, did I piss myself? I feel wet. So I put my pants down and I was after shitting myself. Yeah, 26 years old and that happened. There was no warning, there was no, it wasn't like poo, it was like brown water. But like my pants were just dry as my knickers, so I popped my head up the door. I was like, can someone get my mom? Did I bring pants? My mother came down with a thong. And I was like, Ma, are you for real? Like, look at me. God help me, my mother was so good to me. I would 100% recommend having a surgery buddy with you to look after you. She had to clean me. I know, 26 years old and she's so white Maris. She had to clean me afterwards and help me get dressed. It is what it is, I'm not going to lie. It happened to me a second time. This time in bed, I didn't know what happened. It just happened. I know a lot of people who I've spoke to on the Get Some page have said they had the absolute opposite problem. They were constipated afterwards, you know, they didn't poo for a long time. Whereas it's flying out of me. So I'm a week post-op and I feel absolutely great. I'm tired a lot and cold a lot. I've always been in pressure anyway, but I was told they would be side effects of the surgery. You know, obviously your body isn't getting all the vitamins and stuff. So the last day then, the Friday, I was discharged. They take the drain out that day. It's nasty. I met another lovely girl. We'll call her Kaylee. Kaylee, I don't want to say any names in case I don't know if she's telling people or not, whatever. We'll call her Kaylee. If you see this, hello. She had the drain and she was in horrific pain after it. Like, she was really, really sore leaving hospital after it. I wasn't. It wasn't a nice feeling. It was very uncomfortable coming out. It's like you can feel it everywhere in your body. But nothing too bad. Like, I was able to go back to the hotel that day and sit down, relax by the pool, do everything as a normal would on holiday, you know. Obviously I was in a bit of pain, but nothing major. I flew home on the Saturday and today is now Tuesday. I haven't weighed myself. I'm a week post-op. I'm going to give myself a full month before I weigh myself. Yeah, that's been my experience against them. I have to say, the girls, they were great. One of the women, Gwen, I love. I wish I could like find her somewhere and just text her because she was fantastic to me. She really was. Another lady, Leanne, so lovely. I couldn't recommend them enough. They really go above and beyond. Like, every hour on the hour you have nurses with you checking on you. You constantly have your bloods taken, your blood pressure, you have blood pressure, your temperature checked, your IVs changed, pain meds into the IV. I was on a nebulizer as well because my chest isn't great. As I said, as well as that, we had some complications before surgery. They found some things I'm not going to go into right now. I may in the future. It's just not something I really want to share with World Wide Web at the minute. I might, as I said, I might in the future, I might come on and talk about that journey, but if I hadn't have had the surgery, I wouldn't have known. Do you know, I don't know how long it would have been before I known about it. So I obviously have to wait for my 14 days quarantine to be over here before I can go into anything about that. Those near and dear to me know, I've spoke to people about. I'm not, you know, I'm in a good place about it, but I'm really, really grateful for them. Find that the tests there are fantastic. They really check for everything to make sure that you're safe. I had my leak tests, 2 leak tests actually while I was there. The first one was in the night and I had to drink 3 drinks, which I was so happy for. The first was a blue drink, didn't really taste like anything, wasn't nasty. The second was a glass of water, and the third was a glass of sugar-free apple juice. I drank the 3 of them within 2 hours, and then they checked my drain, no blue drink or anything, so no leak. The following morning I got a different drink, which was nasty. Not enough to make you sick, but nasty, which you had to try to drink off fast, which you had to drink off relatively fast. And then you were given, like, is it an MRI or a CAT scan? I don't know, like the big donut machine. You go in to see if there's any leaks. There wasn't. From what I've been told, the surgeons there at the Getzlin have had no leaks ever. And I mean, like, when I was there, there was 4 on the day of me, 5 the day after. There's in 30-40 patients a week, you know, from Ireland and England. I don't know about how many from Turkey, but from Ireland and England. I just started papers, like all my results for my tests and stuff. And then I was given my medication as well, so I have tablets which are stomach protectors I need to take every day. I have vitamin liquids that I take every day. I was given nausea tablets and pain relief. I haven't used them since I came home because I didn't need to. I did text, as I said, I don't actually think I've said this, you have a WhatsApp number that you can text all the time and speak to them. They get back to you so fast. Any questions I did ask them, they said if you don't need them, don't use it. Obviously I need the stomach protectors and the multivitamins, and then I have an injection I have to give myself every night. It's not great, I'm a bit of a wimp, but there's actually no pain with it. It's just the thought of a needle I don't like. You also get like a dietitian form, just tells you when to move on to each stage, what you can be having in those stages. But of course you have the support group on Facebook as well, the Getzlin private page for people who've had the journey or want to take the journey. So I'm going to go through the questions now that I was asked on Instagram. If you don't have me on Instagram, I'll link me up here somewhere. Was anyone negative about you getting surgery? Family, I know mine wouldn't be supportive. That makes me really sad. I'm so lucky to have such a supportive family. They were 100% with me on board. I did have some people who said, you know, would you not diet or exercise and stuff? Which, you know, I think some people have the idea that this is the easy way out, when in matter of fact I've gone under surgery to change my life. There's nothing easy about it. I've tried diets, GS Plus, Slim World, Weight Watchers. I lose a few stone and I gain them back again. So this was more dramatic, but I made it. But I can't say anyone was not supportive. My friends, my family have been really, really good to me. They all understand why I've done it. And it makes me really sad that your family won't be as supportive. The cost, €3,400. That was what gets them. I know there's other places in Turkey that do it for different prices. Some are cheaper. That's just the reality of it. But I can't fault Getzlin team. Like, I wouldn't have went anywhere else even for the sake of a few €100 less. COVID regulations. So there's, the whole time you're in hospital you're wearing a mask, except for when you're in your private suite. The nurses and that are all wearing masks. Turkey itself was spotless. You see everywhere being sterilised, masks everywhere, you know. So I took the same precautions there as I did here. And I'm obviously doing 2 weeks quarantine now that I'm home anyway. Plane journey painful? No, absolutely not. It's a long flight, it's like 4.5 hours, so I'd be uncomfortable anyway sitting down for that amount of time. And of course with the COVID-19 regulations, you have to press a buzzer if you want to go to the toilet and be escorted to the toilet. You can't buy anything with cash, it has to all be paid with card, stuff like that. But there was absolutely no pain. I didn't find I was any more uncomfortable just because I'd had surgery or not. So I'm going to show you my stomach now 1 week post-op for the scars, okay? This is me 1 week post-op. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This one over here is for my drain. I think they're healing quite well. I am only a week post-op. You can see I got lovely colour on my belly. So that's my update so far on my journey. I won't be doing this every week or anything, but I might do a monthly update on foods and stuff and how I'm getting on, how much I'm losing. If you'd like that, let me know below. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you subscribe. Bye guys.